Hey traders, it is Monday, January 27th. We are about 3 hours into trading. Want to give you a market update, show you what's going on. You can see here we've got this big drop in the S&P 500, coronavirus related. We took out this long upward sloping trend line. 325 was our support level. I'm actually using 325 as my option trading strategy today. I am short a bullish put spread, expecting that 325 support level to hold, and I'll show you what the early action is telling me. So we've got this little poke higher here. I'm looking to get back into the gap here. Here's how the tea leaves set up this morning. Tiny little bodies grinding higher, tails under body, looks good. However, this indicates heavy selling pressure still, because if the market were going to be one and done, off to the races, we would have seen long green candle closing on the high, long green candle closing on the high. That would have shown me that sellers could not keep a lid on that rally. But instead, with every little grind higher, sellers were there. Sellers were there, letting their presence be known, always looking to sell into that rally. We get a little bit of a dip. These are mixed bars in here, red and green. That's not a very strong dip. That tells me that there are still buyers there and that this price action is sticky. Now we see another little drop. This is what I call a marginal new low. A new low barely from that prior low point. And then boom, we get a red candle here, and instantly that is engulfed. So that is not a strong move lower. It shows that buyers are nibbling. Now we come down. Actually, we have a higher low here. Overall for the day, low, higher low, higher low. Now we're starting to put a little bit of upward momentum together, and we're trying to get into this gap right here. Will it happen right away? I don't know. This could be just a sucker bet. It could take us a couple of attempts. I've got half of my bullish put spreads on right now. What am I doing? What is my option trading strategy today? I don't want to be long calls because option implied volatility has spiked. Remember how I told you I was going to be long VXX? I just sold my VXX position, and you can see how it's starting to come in a little bit. I'll show you that spike. And VXX is near historic lows. Boom, there's the big spike that we saw in this market sell-off. I'm taking profits. I plan to still be in VXX sometime near the close today because I think that there is more selling to come on the downside. Coronavirus is only going to get worse, not better in the short run. And I don't believe that bullish speculators are flushed out of the market yet. Why not? Well, because the move Friday took us to the first support level, which was SPY 327.50. On that move, a lot of bullish speculators are going to be thinking, well, yeah, it was a little bit of a pullback, but that is a major support level, and it should hold. We've got such strong upward momentum. I'm just going to hang on to the position and see what happens. Plus, we bounced off of that support and closed with a tail under body on Friday, so I'm not overly worried about it. I'll just kind of evaluate what happens Monday, and then I'll act accordingly. Well, Monday comes around and wham! Uh-oh! 325, that was my next support level. Yee, gosh, I really hope that we bounce here because my positions are going against me big time, but I'm not going to bail on them yet. I need to see if we get a bounce in here. That's the mentality that you're seeing by bullish speculators who are overextended right now. So they're hoping and praying for this bounce. I think we're going to get one today, which still keeps them in the trade. But then it'll be boom, the next leg down where they really get flushed out. Now, there's blood in the water. Institutions can sense it. Bullish sentiment has been off the charts, so there is going to be more downside. That's why I'm going to add some of my VXX position back near the close of the day. So let's take a look at what's going on right now in the market. And yes, we're going to take a little bit of time to try and get into this gap. So Pete, why again are you selling bullish put spreads with the market down so much? Right now I want to take advantage of that high option implied volatility. I'm sticking with the weekly options. I'm selling the SPY January 31st. Those options expire this Friday. Selling the January 31st 325 puts, and I'm buying the 320 puts. So that is a $5 spread between the bid ask. I'm going to put that spread up here, and I'm going to click on the bid. This is Option Stalker. Click on the bid of the 325s, Click on the ask of the 320s. You can see that spread is currently 140 by 143. I sold these for $1.50. I am looking to add to the position. So I want to have a nice wide distance between the strike prices because I want these 325 puts to go down in value as much as possible. And if I'm selling a 324, both options are going to decrease in value at approximately the same rate, and it will be difficult for me to make money on this trade. However, if I have more risk exposure, meaning more distance between the strike prices, these 325s are going to tank and these 320s won't move down in value nearly as much, so I'll be able to make money on that spread. Now, I could buy calls. That would be another way to play this bounce. In that case, if I were super, super aggressive, and I were really looking for this bounce to materialize, then I'd probably go with 325 in the money calls, at the money calls, and I would use the Wednesday expiration. Actually, I believe there's an expiration today as well. So yes, you got the January 27th. That might set up for a lotto play later today. But these options are very vulnerable to a decline in implied volatility. They're juiced up right now because of the market drop. They're also very vulnerable to a price movement and to time decay. So early in the day right now, 3 hours into trading, that's not really where I want to be with my option strategy. So this morning I did sell all of my January 31 330 puts, made a 300% profit on those. That was half a position that I held over from Friday. Those did really well. Here we go. We're getting a little bit of a pop. I got a post in my chat room, sorry, while I'm recording this, but I'm adding to my bullish put spreads. And I've got those orders already loaded. And this is the type of breakout that I want to see. Again, this is all happening real time. We are 2 hours and 45 minutes, 2 hours and 50 minutes into trading. So you can go check time and sales on all of this, make sure that I'm telling you accurate information. So here's how I see things playing out. We get all these little tiny mini retracements and a series of higher lows. If the market were truly going to tank today, it would have already done so. And so that's the one takeaway that we started to get right in here. And I posted that in the chat room and I said, you know, with every passing minute now, I'm getting a little bit more bullish because these price levels are getting stickier and stickier. And then now, look, we're up and through. So let me show you how we also play this, because back about an hour and a half ago, I said, you know, I kind of like what I'm seeing here. We're not even able to get down to the low of the day and test that. I think that you're going to be pretty safe buying stocks that want to move higher. So we go right to our relative strength 30 search. And unfortunately, they're not here right now, but we'll take a look at these. I have two stocks that are fantastic. BYND was on the list, bam, right out of the gate. Look at this stock. That's earnings before the open, so it comes up. I got long in here. Let's overlay the SPY. You can see that relative strength. Look at the market tank right in there, and it's still drifting lower. What does the stock do on a drop like that in the market? Up and holding all of the gains. That is the relative strength that we're looking for. I can always put up that 1 OSI indicator. That also helps me visualize it. Orange line above 0 means bullish. Go, go, go. Let's go to that daily chart. See what it's doing on the daily. Oh yeah, that is a short covering rally. You've got big volume in here. The stock comes down, it gets nailed, sold off hard. Now it's starting to move higher. So these are all very, very bullish signs. So right now, the market is looking like it wants to move higher. And I'm going to conclude the video. Another really strong stock was AYX. That's another one that you're going to want to take a look at. I'm going to conclude the video. Good luck trading. Tried to give you a quick update. BYND long, AYX long, like them both. And I like being short the SPY January 31, 325, 320, bullish put spread, $1.40, $1.50 credit. I'm looking for the market to go into the middle of the gap and to fill that gap today. Thanks. I'll try and update you later today, but it may not be until tomorrow morning. Trade well. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.